gonna go ahead and say this because I feel like I'm one of the only people that's still keeping it real with themselves and the people that subscribe to me. Shout out to all 68,000 of y'all. Bryson Tiller, to me, this is my opinion. This is Teleferro talking. Bryson Tiller might be the worst in the game at promotion, period. And I'm talking about the whole 9 yards. His team, and I've been told that maybe he doesn't have a team. I really don't know. He is the absolute worst. All right. Here's two things. Matter of fact, a few things. We'll just get all into it. You come out with this incredible project last year. By the way, and for anybody that's saying Bryson Tiller and his project wasn't a moment, it wasn't a Drake take care like moment, you playing yourself. You absolutely playing yourself. Bryson Tiller, what was that, a year or two ago? Trap Soul. Bryson Tiller had a moment. All right, I think that was end of 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Bryson had a moment. And I'm so proud of him because I think I went through his tweets, or somebody must have retweeted on my timeline. I think he said something about how a year ago he was broke, and in the last Christmas he was able to provide for his family and his daughter. I really respect that. Anybody that got that come up story, I like that, and I'm able to read genuine energy. And DJ Envy tells a great Bryson Tiller story about how they brought him up to Revolt Music Conference, and a lot of them said no to him. They didn't believe he had the talent. Well, he proved them wrong, and that's the last time you don't sign a guy like okay, I tried it. Anyways, so Bryson Tiller's music is there, and he's showing us that first album. Now I want to see that sophomore album because a lot of guys have been able to put out that really great first project because their whole life is in it. The second one is where you see what these guys are made of. Can you produce two? If you're talking about two straight great albums, now we talking. I think August Alsina put out one good one, borderline great one, but he couldn't produce a second great one. That was the drop off for August. So that now Bryson, you can come into like that class right under the Chris Browns and Trey Songz of the world if you can produce another classic album. All right, and I think his project is coming out soon, like in June or July, something like that. He just announced his new project. I'll get that date by the end of this vlog. When Bryson Tiller's new project is coming, I'm excited for it. As a fan of music and somebody who can still find new generation ways to still tell old school type stories, I like that. I really do. I like what Bryson Tiller represents. All right, he dropped 3 new records. He dropped the album cover, True to Self, and he said, again, that date is June 23rd. I got that date for you guys now. He said that project is coming. He dropped a record with Young Thug. He dropped a couple other records. The music is always good with Bryson Tiller. That's not the problem. I'll judge him come album time when I hear the whole body of work. What I don't get is his rollout. You do no interviews. You do one phoner with Hot 97, Ebro in the Morning, and shout out to them. Nothing against them. This is the second phone interview they've obtained from Bryson Tiller. I don't get the phone interview. Bryson, get off your ass and go do an interview. I've heard rumors that he doesn't really like talking in front of people, but Bryson, my brother, you're at this point in your career, it has to be about the business, and the business side of things is promoting your face. All right. And if you're going to be this man that hides behind the hat, you got to at least brand your hat. It needs to be at least your hat. You see the success that Chance the Rapper has had with that number 3 hat. If you're going to hide behind a hat, at least brand your hat. He had a very subpar performance last year for the BET Awards. I'm not going to lie. I didn't rock with it. It was pretty trash to me. He looked nervous on stage. I didn't like it at all. And he's a really great talent. But I believe people are going to start to think, is he just a guy that's great in studio when you can get producers and all type of people to kind of work with his voice and everything, and he can sit down? Does he really have that on stage performance element, that personality that's going to drive him to superstar status? Up until this day, he hasn't shown it, and his marketing strategies have been absolutely atrocious. Now, let me tell you this: with the great body of work, all that goes out of the window. But it's got to be great. It's got to be trap soul type great. For him to maintain his spot right now in the game. Gotta be great. I was telling one of my partners, he was like, he doesn't need that. It doesn't matter about promotion and all that because he has great music. All right. Oh, I said, okay, that's cool right now. But one day the music won't be great. It happens to every artist. And he's not going to have he's not going to have enough of a brand to stand the test of time because people don't know him. We're in that era where people want to be able to relate your struggles that you have in Shade Room and all that to the music. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually like that level of mystique to artists that was so prevalent back in the day. I actually like that. But in this social media era, I'm just telling you what the culture wants. They enjoy knowing what's going on, who's he dating, who's she dating, and how that can translate into music. And we want to know we want to struggle with you because a lot of us are dealing with the same stuff. And right now, Bryson Tiller, I'm just being honest with you, his marketing strategy, his team, they got to do a better job because this has been absolutely, the marketing strategy has been garbage. And more people should know that Bryson Tiller's dropping a project next month. I'm sorry. It just got to be better than that. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrtellerferro.com. Again, that's booking@mrtellerferro.com.